Hello everyone, my name is Audrey Jackson and today I will be discussing my study that I have been partaking in the past 8 weeks. And as you can see, it is the vegan and vegetarian diet versus the omnivore diet. Okay, a little bit of background about the vegan, vegetarian, omnivore diet. A vegan is a person who does not eat or use any animal products, and a vegetarian is a person who does not eat meat and sometimes other animal products, especially for moral, religious, or health reasons. And then an omnivore is a person that eats food from both plant and animal origins. So, a little introduction. The vegetarian and vegan diet have attracted a substantial scientific and current attention in Western countries in the recent years. Recent studies suggest that about 2.5% of American adults are found to follow a vegetarian diet. Vegetarian dietary practices have been associated with many health benefits, including lowering death rates from heart disease, diabetes, and certain forms of cancer, and also lowering the risk of hypertension and obesity. Apart from their role in the cardiovascular health, plant-based diets have other physiological effects that may offer performance advantages. These include leaner body mass, ease of glycogen storage, improved tissue oxygenation, reduced oxidative stress, and reduced inflammation. With the expanding interest in the leading health benefits of a plant-based diet, it is relevant to consider whether a vegetarian dietary practice could influence athletic performance. Based on research, there's been previous studies that have examined plant-based versus meat and dairy-based diets and their effects on aerobic fitness, muscular strength, and health. However, to my knowledge, there has been the effects of these diets on muscular endurance. Therefore, the purpose of my study is to determine if a plant-based diet produces a longer muscle endurance than a meat-eating diet. So my problem statement is, do athletes that follow a plant-based diet have a longer muscle endurance than those athletes that eat meat and dairy products? My hypothesis is that the vegan and vegetarian diet will result in a longer muscle endurance duration. So let's see if I'm correct. The purpose of this experiment, like mentioned before, is to determine whether diet selection affects muscle endurance. My hypothesis, as mentioned, is to determine if the plant-based diet athletes have a longer muscle endurance than those that eat meat and dairy products. My independent variable in this study is diet choice, while the dependent variable would be the muscle endurance. These participants will be students from the local university. Majority of the students will be kinesiology majors, which makes it a little easier for myself because they will have more knowledge of muscle endurance and how the body works. It will be asked that the participants do not participate in any physical exercise 2 days before testing their endurance. That way, their results aren't faulty and don't have to worry about one group being stronger than the other. It would also be liability form so that I am not responsible if anyone is to get hurt during these exercises. And each participant will be performing a sit-up, a push-up, and a free weight squat test, all until exhaustion. This experiment will take place over a course of 5 weeks, and participants will be performing exercises 3 times a week, resulting in 15 sessions. And it is asked of them to miss no more than 3 sessions, or else they will be dismissed from the study. As mentioned before, I will have kinesiology participants, and before the experiment is started, I will ask that they complete a diet questionnaire each day that lists what they have eaten for the duration of the study, just to make sure that everyone's being honest and that I have accurate results. There will be a total of 20 participants, 10 female and male adults, ranging from ages 20 to 28, that follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, as well as 10 male and female adults with the same age range that follow an omnivore diet. Um, the two groups will be separated based on diet. So, for example, the vegan and vegetarian group will have 5 male and 5 females within those age ranges that I mentioned before. And the omnivore group will have the same 5 male and 5 females um, that follow the omnivore diet as well. And as mentioned before, they will be completing 3 different tests. The first one being a sit-up test, second being push-up test, and the third one being a free weight squat test. And they will have 3 different time durations that they will do these exercises. So the first one will be 1 minute. I'll have a group do push-ups for 1 minute, see how long they can go. The second test will be for 1 minute and 30 seconds. They will do, again, the exercises, whether it be the sit-ups, push-ups, or free weight squat for that amount of time to see which group can do the most during that time and how far they can go. And again, the third test will be for 2 minutes. They will complete the exercises to see which diet affects their muscle endurance. And there will be a pre and post test, and for both, we will still use the same time durations. During my study, I found that there was no significant difference between all 3 exercises, although the amount of push-ups and sit-ups and free weight squats were different as shown here. I'll explain. So to start with the plant-based diet group, their sit-up pre-test, the mean results were 26.8 along, and then comparing to the omnivores was 25.8, and then their post results show plant-based had 29.8 and the omnivores had 28.5. For the free weight pre-test results, the plant-based dieters had 22.3 and omnivores was 29.5. So as you can see, the numbers differ here, but based off the p-values, there was no significant difference. However, for the pre-test, push-up test, and post-test, the results were the same. They performed the same amount of push-ups, and it didn't really matter between the diet. So that was kind of interesting to me to see, as far as, I wonder why that exercise had similar results opposed to the other exercises. There was just a slight difference in between the 2 diet choices. But based off of what I found, the difference you can see, but it was still some differences. And with that being said, there was no significant difference, and the null hypothesis retained, resulting that there was no significant difference. So, based off of my experiment, in conclusion, based on limited observational data, well-planned, appropriately supplemented vegetarian diets appear to be effective supporting athletic performance. Although in the pre-test the numbers do not reflect the advantage, in the post-test 2 out of the 3 tests reflect that eating a meat-free diet does take an advantage to athletic performance. Some limitations experienced during this study were the fact of knowing if athletes followed guidelines outside of the study, meaning, if some people that were saying they were vegetarian really weren't, and they ate certain, like maybe they had, like a vegetarian may have had like a piece of fish or some chicken or something that wasn't as accurate as it could have been. Also, if some of the athletes practiced before doing the study, as far as like practicing the exercises that I said would be, as far as like timing themselves and doing as many push-ups and sit-ups and free weight squats, that way they could try to ensure that they had better results. That could be something that could have led to any complications in my results. Let's So the results were conclusive from the data drawn from participants chosen to run the study, and the difference in performance levels and body type of the person. And as a result, as a group, vegetarians have a lower mean muscle creatine concentration than do omnivores, and this may affect the supramaximal exercise performance. Based on my results, before I mentioned, I figured that the vegetarian and vegan diet eaters would have a longer muscle endurance, So it was kind of a surprise to me to see that there was no significant difference, just based off my personal experience and kind of what I read. Um, but thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Have a great night.